So Artsy Thursdays are always really interesting.
Yes, they are. So, yeah, we're talking about earlier on here. There was a discussion that that came up from that while we're talking, and it was Burna Boy. We saw Burna Boy with Timaya.
Okay.
As we saw that video where they were hanging around. And someone said I know you mentioned something about how there was some sort of a camaraderie. Both of them, of course, grew up in Port Harcourt and all of that. And it's good to see these kind of things with artists. But I would always say that in a number of times, that animosity, in quotes, kind of makes them a bit more. It breeds the kind of competition we need. We don't need them to be slacking. Look, as it stands, Afrobeat is a big thing now. And they are basically Nigeria's almost our best import, of course, apart from our brains, when we are medical import, export, pardon me. So Afrobeat is one thing that it's really doing quite well. And I feel like if at times you don't need to be too charming. Sometimes you need to understand, look, it's a competition. And in quotes, you're not competing with yourself. That's something I always try to tell people.
Some people say that you are your own competition. I don't actually believe that either.
You are, look. I
feel like, but if we want to stick in the music world, even internationally, there was this whole East Coast, West Coast thing that happened in the 90s, and it made better music. The truth is, if there's no one you're competing with, there's no reason to do better, to be better, to make better work.
I believe that you should only be in competition with your higher self.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yes. So,
yes, because the truth is, everyone would cater to what you do. You would definitely find someone that loves what you do, that appreciates what you do. I believe that there's somebody for everybody in regards to, you know, their talents.
Let me give you a short story. A short story, personal experience. There was this particular competition I won, and a brand was sponsoring it, and then we were trying to profile ideas to work with the brand.
Yeah.
And I went to the brand manager's office. I'm getting to the office. And right in front of his desk, all other brands that did that particular product, he had them in front of him. He was just looking at them.
Lined up.
Now, it's not like I don't know, but it just struck me. It's like, look, there's a market. They are pushing the same kind of thing. For instance, if it's foam, there's a market. Foam is foam. But what will make my foam, to make somebody go buy my own foam instead of yours? He was looking at that brand. So it's 247. He sits down in front of him and he's just right up there. What are these people doing that are better than me? Let me give you a small case scenario. I mean, we're here. We saw how BlackBerry alone had 53% of the market phone, smartphone share. Today, BlackBerry is selling cybersecurity
and software.
Not because they wanted to. Omo, look at maybe someday on motivation, people should just call me because see this thing I just gave you now. Next Monday, what do you think, Shagun? They should just, I should want motivation. Say my title of my motivation is you are not your competition.
There's always
you are not your competition.
But do you know that there are a lot of people that actually fall into depression because of the kind of competition that they find themselves in? So I really do not encourage, you know, letting
So
anyways, we have to, we
are raining motivational speakers.
Right. And on that note,
hopefully the rain
won't
bring you down.
Yeah.